Yes, of course, the way that everyone looking for is every time be different with what is be parted. As everyone know, that's not usually more the truth. At when people using their left hand just to see everything across from their eyes. The what things is go rush off in the Roswell is not every time become the truth. Of course you have to see the more aliens usually make their different eyes of their different clothes. Every time can make change of when you open the door. Of course now as you can see the clock. Yes, but that's not true. You have to see in the real clock first. I don't know why it's not true, but of course it's not true. Yes, does clock be really care about Roswell? Today I don't have anything of League of Legends. Just going in and see do I have any new pieces of key? Yes, I just want more piece of key because now I have three head techs don't have the key. Yes, I have two pieces of key already and now I just looking for one more. Only one, just for keys to open this. Three head techs don't have keys. And now how can I practice to be good at League of Legends? Now tell me how. This is a really hard way just to show the deep dive of where people is living on. But not everyone know. The way that we are looking in is not everyone looking at us. Yes, as you see in another thought of the people, you have to see in where people is living in. Of course the different way is not everyone be hated in. Yes, we also can be past of is showing so deep dive and so be amazing face. It's already late, but when it can be show off, the clock is changing. Oh, it's time. But you know what? In this third video, it's already more than 2 minutes. Yes, and we are just using 5 years, whatever is looking for. But they are only 500 and 13 years, 12 megabytes left. So it's not enough for talking three things of my missions today. Yes, my missions is how to be practiced really good at League of Legends. That's the right thing is Katarina and Joshua. How it can be change our lives just in Roswell. In Roswell people good at League of Legends? So can they told me how just to use be good at Joshua and Katarina? Yes, I need really of my yes bro. Really want to help me. It's not really bro. Just play when we are a child. And now is 10. No, not 10. Is in 10 grades. And I'm in 8 grades. Whatever it's called. But the thing is different. It's not every time become the truth. Yes, how can I surface from a new way of talking in just 13 minutes? Of course, not everyone looking for the truth. You already have to see more of the surface of the land. Words can just cause how different of where the megabytes is really be unfair and left. Yes, just more than how it's be feel. But when you talk for more than 30 minutes, it can be also be faced if you just looking for the beside things of where the people is living in. Of course, the where people is looking for is not every time usually that you are really like. But as if you see, the right things is not every time the right. It's already things half the time that everyone see in a new face of the new type people living in. Of course, I don't have to feel good with my sperm. You know what is sperm? Yes, you should know. But what is different is not. Now what can be called when it's more than 100 megabytes? No, it's called you are stupid. As you can see in your thought, it's really heavy and just over the past some news. The Roswell before have a really big field which can also be the aliens living on. Of course, the weight of more than rectangle size is not every time can be shot. As you never see in the behind way, you never have time just to turning down the what is called Roswell situation. Now, if you teach me how to have Joshua with it, yes, I will help you. How it just can be done when I go up. Of course, Katarina can't kill Garen. Why? Yes, Garen have the good damage, yeah, really good damage, and really have a lot of things just for yes, like a lot of protecting. Yes, in Qatar there are no of protecting things, and just for damage. But the damage can't kill Garen in just the right time. Just need, and I really need ultimates just for killing. But when I ultimate the kill of Garen, the kill skills, is really make things that become responsible because of the ultimates have been slain. Yes, ours can just be passed when the ultimate is changing. Yes, it's the really wicked things of Katarina. Just before Howard skills, Katarina can't go to have a solo. Yes, just when Katarina have a solo, just to meet with no talking in the real eyes of what is calling the right things. Of course you have to see the right things. Not every time you have the ways of turning the left on. Darius have the really good things. But you know the right thing is, Katarina can't fight Darius. So what is strong about Katarina? Yes, the first is hard, the second is good damage. But you know, Katarina is not very good for solo. The good for solo must be one, do not weak in where going the road. Yes, that's true. Katarina is really weak in going on the road. Why? Yes, because when you just have Q and you don't have anything just to fight at the next. So you have the good thing just to play. Why? Because Katarina can't just go and you kill Garen. Yes, because the ultimate of Katarina just be taking when Garen just use a Q. Yes, because I have to wait when Garen just end their skills and just go in. Yes, one shot, one kill. But that's very hard for where it's taking all this stuff. If you can't use for more is better. It should be what is calling the fear. Yes, when going for solo. Yes, we usually have another like Joshua or Talon. Talon is really good in. Talon is just in really good in solo. But the best thing in good in solo that I ever have is Darius or where's Joshua. No, Joshua can't eat Garen anymore. And as people thought, in all of my what is calling the safety. Yes, Malphite is the most safety. Why? Yes, a very very big blood. Have a lot of blood. No, just a little damage, but very much blood. And just go full for protecting. No one can eat. It can also have pentakills because so a lot of blood. But not everyone can thought it in. Does not really become the truth. How can a support have double kill or pentakill? Yes, that's not the different things of where people is taking in. The things of what is called right damage. But as you thought, more than 400 megabytes is not every time telling the truth in this. You always have to see what is the best for solo and we just should use that. Yes, Katarina have to usually go weak is stupid. Really weak in the first level. And then the weakest in the level 3 with the enemies level 3 too. But when we just suffer solo, our skills just used for Joshua, it's not really safety, but it's also have the safety ways. If Garen is not good, you can also have. But the safest is Malphite. And the safest, another safety thing more is Darius. Malphite is safety is that no one can eat your kill. Then Darius is safety in really have good damage and really have good protecting like Garen too. Really good ways in play. But the damage of Darius is much more better. Yes, the ultimate can one shot, one kills just in where it's called rectangle. But what is going not good in my things down there? What I am doing? No, you shouldn't know. But what is become the truth? Not every time can you look at the clock? It's changed. Yes, it's changed a lot before I passed. Now I just have 4 minutes. Yes, 4 minutes taken, and it's not be the path hell of being sociable. The rectangle way is not every time can be used. Yes, don't do that anymore, and you will have taken out. But the what that you are looking for is not every time everyone looking at you. Now, what can be done if we have a solo? What is better? Yes, Darius is a good choice. For every heroes, Malphite and Darius is a really good choice. Rivan just have a little blood. Yes, Kain have a little blood too. Yes, if Kain meet Garen, it can be the ways of death. Yes, so the best thing happen now is Darius. Darius is the best, and Malphite is second, and the third is Joshua. Yes, but if Joshua meet Garen, yes, still looking at how to kill. Yes, really hard when meeting Garen. Garen is to really have damage and is have what to protecting. So just Darius can help. Darius just can looking for. And Malphite more. Malphite have a little damage. But when you have a lot of build and you have good ultimate and where it's called, the protecting happen. Yes, this time you can kill. With yours, you can be for taking all of what is called the tower. The tower is not responding, and if you look for it now, it's just more 3 minutes more, or just 3 minutes more. Now we have 3. Just looking for it. Now we have 2 things. Actually, we just have to say that what things going on is not every time looking different of where it's going the center of Bizaria. In 44 seconds can cost a lot of things, but in what I'm doing, it's not usually the AF way, just looking for Roswell. So before end these things, I usually have to say, if you all in my favorite heroes, yes, as you have the solo, you should pick. The first is Graves. Yes, as I buy Graves, it can be really good because it have good damage in normal fight and good damage too. Good protecting too, like Darius. Now, if I have a solo, I will pick Darius first. Darius good choice, Graves good choice, and Malphite and Joshua not really, maybe. Just Darius and Graves, really good choice just for solo. Usually win if you have a way just to play. But not every time. If you're looking for these, you can just show farm really good and thus can show how you can be win. Not every time. But Joshua can't win Garen if Garen have the good way of playing, where it's called the right things. Please don't make choice of where it's called right people looking for right things before they die. Yes, of course. These things can't cause damage as everyone's seeing in a way, but really the AF way is so different. Looking at the things in front of you, here's the clock. Now it's changed a lot, and you have to see in the real more things can cause. Now can you see it? It's just already a little late. And now let's have to see the what things happen where people is living in.